It got stuck in this position. I don't know what happened. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to those who have already been here. This is my first rodeo. This is my E150 half-ton club wagon, and I'm looking to get on the road full-time in her. Right now, I've got a lot of rust on this floor. I'm trying to grind it away, and I am unsuccessful. This particular part of this conversion is just a little too much for me to bear. I did purchase the proper tools. This bad boy right here got stuck in this particular position, and this is supposed to be like the off position, but for some reason this bad boy was still powered on. I don't know if it has anything to do with that orange spindler button on the top. I did read the instructions at least 3-4 times and watch some instruction online to help me along the way, but when that thing got stuck on me like twice, and I couldn't undo it, I'm like, yo, I don't want to deal with this. It's nerve-wracking. It had me shaking a little bit. Plus, considering the fact I've never really worked with power tools, so I guess I underestimated maybe how dangerous it would be. I had an understanding that I would be working with a power tool, and I thought that I could be able to do it, but it turns out that this is just a little too dangerous for my taste. So maybe I could find someone with experience who does body work to do that type of work, and I may be returning that thing back to the store to get my money back, hopefully. If not, then I'll just, give it to somebody. Yeah, this is what the gist of the video is today, man. There's no converting anything. This is just like the reality of things. Sometimes you embark on a journey that you have difficulties on, and this is one of the moments where the difficulties have come to the surface. I'm not discouraged. I just realized that I need help in a particular area. I did actually come across someone who has experience in building structures, so that's a good thing. But when it comes to body work, I've been looking for people that do body work. Haven't necessarily found anybody. I've been doing some research about people who do body work in the city, like who work with sheet metal. I'm going to contact these places and maybe even roll up to their building, because sometimes talking to people over the phone, you're not able to really get your point across. So I'm gonna go up there and talk to some people and see what they can do, and hopefully I can find somebody who knows somebody who can do this type of work for me, because this is something that I know for sure that I'm not going to be able to do. I want to grind this rust away. Although I found out that the rust isn't necessarily like cancerous, I still would like to have it removed. I do understand that there's like paints and things of that nature that you could use, and then you could lay your flooring on top, but I wanted to try to remove as much rust as possible before I began that step. So yeah, with that being said, man, I really have nothing else to say. What I can say is this: I did purchase everything that I need, with the exception of a refrigerator, power, a generator, and stuff like that for my van, so I can live comfortably until I'm able to, purchase other things as the time goes on. This is a step-by-step process. This isn't one of those types of conversions where everything's going to be done in one day. I come from a very poor background, and from what I gather, there's a lot of you that can relate to that. You guys may be working, but you guys don't really make a whole heck of a lot. You guys are working class families who have families to tend to, just like I have a family to tend to. So you don't really have like a lot of time to dedicate to the things that you would like to do. And I'm also in that same boat. You may not have the disposable funds to dedicate to the things that you would like to do. I'm also in that very boat. But in my case, I've decided to take my funds, all of it, and throw it into this thing because I want it that bad. Yeah, again, this is a step-by-step process. This isn't going to be like an overnight transformation. This transformation is going to take time. And I have patience. So I'm willing to allow for it to transform at its own pace. I'm not rushing it. And I take the hiccups in the road along the way as learning and lessons. Let me rephrase that. I take the hiccups along the road as lessons to be learned, and it helps me to understand where I actually need to step back and step down and look for a professional in certain areas of this build. So I'm still very excited about this journey. This is definitely not the end of it. We are going to continue to keep going, so no worries there. If you have enjoyed this video so far, press the subscribe button. I would love to have you along on this journey. I know that there's other people out there that are watching this and they would like to do the same thing that I am doing right now and embark on the same journey. And you can do it too. Like, this is a step-by-step process, so you can take steps in order for you to be able to start your own journey. In my particular process, I'm moving out in 2 days, so I'm really forcing myself to jump into this thing full force. This is something that I've been wanting to do ever since I was, like 19. So this isn't something that's kind of like a fly-by-night type of situation. But from what I gather is, I know that this is a work in progress, and it will continue to be a work in progress until it's no longer a work in progress. So this is a step-by-step process. I accept that. I hope you guys understand that. This is not one of those. It's going to be transformed into this beautiful living space overnight. This is definitely something that's going to take time. And I hope you guys are willing to ride along for the journey and realize that. So yeah, so today I just want to, just sit down and talk to you guys and let you guys know exactly what's going on here. Am I still living in the van? Yes. Will I still be moving in? Yes. Do I have everything that I need to live comfortably in the van? Absolutely. This is going to be great, and I can't wait to take you along with me. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know it may not be what you expect, but I want to show you the reality of it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.